No. Aisha. Hindi. My sister, I'm very hungry this morning, but I will be fine.
When you open the city,
Is mine also going to do that? Also is going that. But I will see.
Good morning, guys.
morning.
Sorry. I think we did the talking for like the whole 1 hour. Let's use this 1 hour which is left for me to do something. Okay. But I'm reminding you. Okay, now. So this is what is gonna happen. Yeah, we're gonna do the following. We are going to repeat the process of creating an instance. Remember last semester we did create an instance. We're going to repeat the same thing. We create our instance. After creating our instance, also I'll be explaining what the instance is. So the instances are going to do the following. They are going to store, or they're going to maintain the database. Here a database will be created, right? But where is the database being stored? It's stored inside what the instances. We learn about this in applied programming. All of us know about it, right? Okay, now immediately when you switch on your network, the instance will be back online. That means the instance now will be out of what you guys are using SQL server management on what module database, right? So that thing every time when you switch on what the left, it becomes online. Doesn't matter when. The only problem that you will have is when now you share what an application with me and say, I need web database. If your machine is offline and it was not configured to accepting what oncoming and outgoing, it will never work. So the instance what your offline server on what on your machine, that means it's a local host. In other ways, I'm saying it won't be using HTTPS. You want using HTTP, it means it's local host, not online. It will be working within your machine. It's the same thing with last semester when you submit your final part, it was only working on what on your machine and also on what the person's machine, because you're also sending what the queries on how they should what write or what create the database, right? All of us, I think we're using the same database as people. That's my check. That's why it was working for everyone. But this time around, please make sure when you create an instance, you also write it on the README file. This is the instance that I'm using, and this instance is responsible for what? For storing the databases. After that, man. After that, You have to also indicate on your README file. This is the name of the database that I have created, and these are the what names of what of the tables that I have also created. A query we share what the query script, right? You write all the commands on your planning, right? You also share that the script is written. Make sure you don't what is it? Make sure you don't just submit the project only. Make sure you submit what also the script of what of the query. Okay, so this time around, don't submit that thing of 1 kilobyte there. You guys have 10 days of submitting one file and say it's a whole project. Don't do that. Don't do that. And when you get zero, you fine. You fine. Some of you even come with lawyers. This time around, please don't do that. Ne? Okay, here as you can see, we're going to be doing 4 things. Ne? First, the first thing that we'll be doing will be what? Will be post, which is this one. We'll be doing this one, the post one. So the post is going to be what? Responsible for what? If we check there on the screen, the post is going to be doing what? Send info into what? So it means it will be what? Sending the information to the backend. If now the user goes to your app, they register and must do what? Send the information to the database. I think I've given you an example with this one before, right? And I also think we did something about it, which is what? The post one. So here is the thing. In order for us to work with GET, we must first do what? Post. Because we have to send information that must be what? Able to get. So you can't start with GET if you didn't store the information. Where will you get the information? Nowhere. You see? It's the same thing with when now you have registered Corospen. You go to what? To app. They didn't add your modules. Will you get the modules? No. That means they have to do what? Assign the modules for you so that you'll be able to get them. They will all open the command thing. Okay, so this is what you're gonna type where on the CMD, ne? So this is what you're going to type. It must be SQL what? Local DB, ne? Thank you very much. Can we type? The instances, look, there is a default instance that you guys are using on what? On your database module, ne? Type, as case. No. You too, ne? About what? I'm saying you have to type what? Okay, listen. You have to type what? SQL local what? DB, ne? And after that, you put a space, then what? Info. Thank you very much. Then you press F. I noticed. That's another thing. I want you to pay attention to the real life home. There is no way you're gonna do that. Okay, only one instance would be what would be showing, eh? So that instance that would be showing there, there is what the default one. The instance that would be showing is what the default one, eh? What is the name of it?
Yes. Search command. Okay, if you look here, I think even the one that we created last semester. I still have it. So check. The first one that you see there, which is the default one, is what? This first one, right? MS what? MS SQL what? Local DB, right? Which came with what? With what you already installed, which is what? The server management, eh? And also when you install what? The VS. So look, here is the thing. If it happens that when you're installing the VS, ne? Let me show you food so that you don't make mistakes. This thing is still installing. But I will show you, ne? When you're installing the VS, ne? There is another thing that you have to select there whereby it talks about local storage. Ne? If that thing is not selected, you will never find this. That is why most of you have what the VS, but you are not able to do what to create instances. But if now you are able to find it, it means when they were installing the VS on your what local machines on the VM, they did select what local storage. Now you'll be able to work with it. I will not hear anyone saying I'm not able to connect. You will be able to connect. And this thing will be able to work with the VS without you struggling. So now the default one, trust me, it's either you're going to use it to write exam. That one we won't touch it. Ne? That one you leave it as it is. I've also explained to you before last semester that this one, which is the default one, we're not gonna touch it. We're gonna leave it as it is. But we are going to create our own instance. This instance will be responsible for what? Storing what? Our database. I told you before. The instance that you're going to create right now is going to be what? Storing the database. Doesn't matter how many databases you're going to what? To create them. But it will be holding them. Which is the very same thing with the default one. The default one, if you have already created a database on the module one database, then it's inside that one. If you delete that instance, it means everything that you were doing on the module database. When they employ you now, they say you're a full stack developer. They expect you to set up everything. For deployment, you are responsible. You must know where you're hosting the application. You're going to configure everything. But you must understand, where is this thing coming from? Don't just go around and say, now I'm deploying. You will cry later. So even with Rosebank website, there is inside what? Another hosting platform. Or they both what their own hosting material. The database that they are using to find your details or to store your details, it's inside what? An instance. But you learn about this thing next year or apply to vendor. If you survive this one, of course. Okay, since we are able to see how many instances we have only one. Never mind with the one that I have, ne? Some of you also have this one. This one, it comes as what? Also as a default one, ne? But if you only have this one, it's fine. It's not a problem. And also if you have two of them, it's also not a problem, ne? Yeah. So now we are going to create what? To create our own instance. So look, pay attention. This is when you check, ne? Do you have it or not? So it will take you, it will tell you that thing of like, it doesn't recognize what the command that you're typing if you don't have it at all. But since you managed to type it and see what the instances that you have there, it didn't give you any error, right? It means it is sorted. What you get on this one? So this is how you do it. This is how you check. And then after that, now we're going to create what? Our own instance, ne? Remember, every time you want to perform something based on what your local storage, ne? This is what you're going to do. You're going to start with what? SQL local DB, ne? And it must be one way, don't separate them. It will be SQL local DB. And then after you put a space, what is it that you want to do? Are you still checking the information? No. We said we're going to do what? Create an instance. Eh? So I'm going to write that command here. Okay, now. Sorry, if we look at the screen there, we can see, okay, we have what? SQL local what? Local DB, right? After that, you see there is a space, right? It's no longer saying what info, because this time around we're not checking for what? For the information or what? List of the instances that we have. Right? But we want to do what? We want to create. It means you have to specify there, okay, this is what I'm doing based on what the local storage. SQL local DB, do the following, create. You see now? By the time you say create, and we know I'm creating what? Only an instance. But where do you put the name of the instance that you're creating? Inside what? The double quotation, right? Okay, now can you write that command? Yes. Let's write the command. The name of this instance, please don't forget it. Ne? This one is going to be our friend up until we submit what? Part 3. Unless we do something that we know now, we have to change what? The instance. It happens ne? When we make mistakes. We don't know. But yes, we make mistakes, we learn from them, and then after putting the down quotation, you don't press enter because remember, we still have to come up with a name. Ne? Okay, I was done writing the command. All of us. Let's confirm what we have. We have it as SQL local DB. Then there is a space, right? Yes. After a space, there is what? Create. After create, space again, right? But now we have how many quotations? Double of them, right? Okay, now let's go inside those quotations. What will be the name of the instance? Let's come up with the name. event management. Okay, I have the first name. Someone is saying, what? Okay, come up with the name. I have the first one, event management. And sister, come up with the name, please. Event. Sunday. What? Sunday. Professor, come on. Fish.
See, we are a lot here. We have to come up with like maybe 5 names. I have event underscore management. I have also event. And then another one, please.
Let's just come up with this.
Eh? Event what? SQL.
Okay, you said event database. Event underscore class. Event manager. You don't have a name. You guys are busy calling each other. Please come up with names now. Can we do that? But it's true. You guys are good with names. It's just that right now you don't want to give me a name. I see.
Okay,
So to find some project.
project. No.
Project management. Project.
Okay, which one do we choose here? Which one do we choose, please? The second one.
Three.
Okay, is this what you're saying? We have to use this one.
No.
Ah,
Number three. Number three.
number 3. Carry that man is your man. Who said the name?
Number three.
Yes, I put in him. After, please, can we choose the name and then we'll move forward?
No. But come up with
Okay, inside those double quotations, can we go and type the name, which is what? Events underscore what? Guide. Inside the double quotations that we put there. Normalize using keyboard, ne?
Can it be 2 words? Yes, sir.
Eh?
Can it be 2 words without the annotation? If I put it between the quotation,
Must be 2 ways.
can it be 2 words?
No, can't do that. Like when you name a variable, you know the rules. What is it saying? That period, do this command, yeah. The creeper.
Okay, after typing the name, which is events underscore guide, you're gonna press enter. Ne? You're gonna press enter. For some of you, it will take time. Ne? And then after that, it will say they have created successfully. It will also show you the beginning of what SQL Server management that you're using. If it's taking forever, okay, my apologies. Okay, is it created? Successful, right? Okay, you see the message there? You're familiar with it. Okay, too. I know I said we use this thing up until we submit part 3, né? But sometimes if I can't get from book, I'll just say let's create a new list. So you must know how to create it, né? But still we'll be using the one that we just created now. Decided the name together. Because next year I don't wanna be repeating this. And you guys think I'm playing, man. Hey, you are going to cry. We'll meet each other, go pass it. Hi. Okay, now. Let me also create the instance. Okay, is it created successfully? Okay, now all of us we have our SQL Server Management Studio on the left, right? We have it, right? Okay, now before we go there, we have to confirm: is this thing created indeed, or just playing? What is it? It's just playing with us. So now, how do you check? It's the same query or the same command that we used before. You remember the command that we used? SQL what? Local DB space what? Info. Can we retype that? Now, the instances that you must see, there must be 2 or 3. Eh? Okay, now, did we confirm that? There are 2 of them, right? Is it not? Okay, thank you very much. Can we open the SQL Server Management Studio now? Can we open that one? SQL Server Management Studio. Is it blue in color? Yeah. The one that you're using for database, Intimidate, but we know it, right? You guys by now, you're gurus, you have 2 years experience. You know that. You must know that. Yeah, I don't have this. It's fine. Mine is still installing. Okay, since we have opened it. Okay, perfect. Even with mine, it's launching. I thought this thing is still downloading. All right. So this is something that we are seeing there, right? Is it not? We are seeing this pop up there, right? For some of you, based on the name, is showing you the name of whatever you have been using before, right? That you selected code database would say, right? Okay, perfect. That's not a problem. How to get on that one? But now, on the server name, how it is connecting there is not how we're gonna connect it. Ne? It have on its way of connecting. But now I want you to look at that one, the server name there. What does it say? Local what? Local host, and then how many slashes? 1 slash, right? After that, it puts what? The name of what? Name of what? Instance, ne? Yeah?
Connection.
Of what? Name of what?
SQL Express.
SQL what? Express, ne? It's something that you install external, right? Okay, perfect. Now, this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna remove that server name, ne? You're gonna remove the server name. You're gonna put this open bracket local db close bracket backward slash. What is the name of what? What is the name of the instance that we just created? Event. Events what? Underscore. Underscore what? Is it like this? Okay, this is how you will be connecting to it, ne? First thing first, specify. What are you connecting to? It's a local DB, ne? It's a local storage, ne? After that, make sure it is what? Inside what? Parentheses, which is what? Open bracket and what? Close bracket. After what? The bracket, you're going to put what? Backward what? Slash, ne? After the slash, now is when you are opening. I told you about this. Once you put a slash, it means you're opening something. Eh? Now you're opening. What is it that you're looking for inside the local storage? You're looking for an instance. What is the name of the instance? Events underscore what? Guy. After that, you're going to click on what? Connect. Yes, trust. Is it connected? Yes, it can pop up the successful, but it will let you in. Eh? It will no longer show the window thing. Some of you, it will take time. Some of you, it won't. Let me also connect. I don't know if it will connect. No, it's connected now. So this is how it's what? This is how it's connecting. You will see there on the sidebar. So this one, listen, in programming it's what? Solution Explorer. Ne? On this one is what? Object what? Explorer. Can you see on the other side there, showing you options? When I say go to what? To the Object Explorer, you must know by now that it will be what? The sidebar that you be having there. It's going to assist you with managing the databases that you be having there. I know. Not like that. I told you to stop arguing with her. You won't win the argument right now. Okay, now on the sidebar there, on the Object Explorer, all of us, we said we can see it, right? Okay, on the Object Explorer, you see you have a folder which is what? The first one, the folder that we have is what? Databases, right? After that, we have security, right? After security,
server objects, right? And then after that, replication, and then after replication, we have what? And then on the last one, thank you very much. Okay, now can we expand the first one? The first one, it contains all the databases that will be what? Created, eh? That's what it will be containing. But now it have a default one, eh? The default one, most of the time, the first one, which is what? The famous one, it is master. I'm sure you have used that one already. When you expand the databases folder, you see that there is what? System what? Databases, ne? Okay, we're gonna expand that one. You see there we have what? We have master, we have what? After model, we have what? And then we have also what? Temp. So now you have heard about this before. You see now you are sending things to your friend they are also sending things to your phone, right? You delete, and then now something happens to you. Right? They say the cause of death must be what? Might be from the phone. They take your phone, they go and investigate. How do they get to retrieve such information? But you have deleted. You also went to the bin and then you say empty like 100 times. Yeah? Retrieve from where? As long as your phone is running and have this thing, it's a host on its own. Right? Ask yourself, how is it able to find out things? This I think. There is a law. But that thing is for another day. But here I was going to give you an example based on what? When you delete information, when you drop database, there is a temp one there. You see, a temp one. I want you to go and study it on your own and find out what it does. Then that one. Okay, now. The databases that we have here, we're not going to work with them. Eh? We'll create our own database from scratch, create our own tables from scratch also. Ne? These are the system databases. Ne? We're going to leave them as they are. There is a log database whereby it will be responsible to for what? For tracking. Are you updating? Are you creating this and this and this? You see, whatever operation that you perform here, it will be what? It will be captured. Okay, there we see at the top there is what? New query, right? We know this one, right? Ah, you see? This is what I like. I said if database is showing you that side, this side, please, you're going to cry. Okay, now can you click there on new query? All of us, can we click there on the new query? Now, you know I love comments, right? First thing first you must do, you must put comments there. Don't just go there and write. Don't do such, ne? Okay, now. How do we comment here? How do we comment? We comment using the slashes. How do we comment? We use what? Star. Hashtag. Which one? Okay. Another thing is this. I know you love decorating. Eh? Please. Limit the decoration. Okay, now what is it that we are doing? First thing first, we are going to do what? Create what? A database, ne? Now, the difference is with this. Look, if I go and then I put a comment, I say create database, and then you submit this. You are telling what? You are telling, say, create a database now. But you must address what is it that you are doing. You're doing what? Creating. Eh? Okay, now, how do we create a database? We use what? Create. Ne? Create it falls under what? DML, which is data manipulation, or what? What does it for? Can you please also go and read about that? Because next time you lose money. You see now, when they interview you, they want such pen. You don't know what you're gonna specialize on. You don't know where the lag will come from. So please go and read, ne? Okay, now you said we're gonna use what? Create. Okay, after create database, ne? Right now you're addressing, you're commanding create, but it doesn't know what to create, right? It means after that, are you creating a table? No. What is it that you're creating? Database. Now you must specify database. After specifying, this is what I'm creating. What follows? The name of what? Database, ne? What will be the name of it? Let's come up with a name. Remember, we have the instance, right? I said you must do what? You must remember that name. Now we're going to have a database. You must also remember this name, please. Because by the time we go to the VS to code, ne, I'll be asking you for the instance name. You will know where to write it. I'll also be asking you for what? For the database name. So you will know where to do what? To write it also. I'll fine with that. Thank you. But now we don't have the database name. We won't remember anything. Let's come up with the database name. Event. You guys love simple things. Easier to remember, ne? Okay. You said this is the name. Let's not forget to terminate, ne? What do we use when we terminate? Thank you very much. Okay, now when we run these things, how do we run them? Don't press, don't execute. We're still talking. How do we run them? You highlight the query that you just wrote, right? And then you do what? Execute. If you are too happy, one day you're done with your assignment, just click execute. My brother, my sister, you're going to cry. Trust me. You're going to cry. So now, especially in the exam, ne? Yeah, in the exam. Yeah, there you cry. You know what this thing does? It writes most of the things in the text file, ne? If it happens now, you create a table, and then you create another database, you create the very same table, it won't allow you. So you see the crying that you'll be crying. It won't be nice. Okay, you said we highlight, right? After highlighting, we know where to press for the execute, right? Okay, thank you very much. Can we do that? Highlight the query, and then now you run it. Is it successful? Okay, it means it's safe to run it. I want you first to get the error. Aibu. Okay, now command complete successfully. Okay. Now, how do we see that the students using the database that we just created? How do we see that? You see there at the top where you press execute, ne? There is a drop down thing, and also there you can see by auto or what by default it's selected what? Master. Do you see that one? Okay, look. Don't normalize that thing of going there, you press and select. No. Normalize the thing of writing what? The commands. How to get? Okay, now the following command that we're gonna write is for what? Allowing us to do what? To use the database. How do we use it? Use, right? After that, the name of what? Database, right? So now, here is another thing. You see, after specifying what you're doing or after commanding what you're doing, if you put one opening what square bracket, it will pop up what the list of the databases. Do you see it? Let's put it and then we see what it does. This will save you from errors. I agree you're selecting from it, even if it shows you errors. Now you have that thing of, you know what you're debating about now. You even call the invigilator there. Hi, Baba. You see your thing. It's giving me errors. Okay, now you're going to select the one that you're looking for, and then, you see, then you terminate. And then you're going to highlight, and then you execute.
It's not showing up.
It's not.
No, you guys don't understand.
Okay, highlight.
Highlight the query and then you run it. Ne? Highlight the query and then you run the query.
Okay. Face, another thing that you have to be aware of. The start of the query, né? You see the start of the query, it will always start with a certain command. Né? It will always start with a certain command, like create, select. You see those things? But how does it end? It will always end with what? With a semicolon. That is what I'm saying. Don't forget to terminate. What you get on this one? It means if I'm highlighting for create, I will never do what? I will never go what? To the use. How to get on this one? Thank you. All right. Okay, what is it that you were doing with say last time on the project? You wanna create a table based on that. Sorry. What is it that you were creating or doing with say the last project last week? You wanna create a table based on that. What is it that you were asking the user? What is it that you were returning them? Huh? Hi. Okay, last week you were doing something with say, right? And they had getters and setters, right? Okay, thank you very much. What is it that it was doing there? Posting and getting. But what are the details that you were posting? The getters and setters were for what? Event ID. You see, that's what I'm looking for. Ah, with a lower voice. Okay, now we're going to do the following. Create what? The event table must have what? Event what? ID. It was like this. Huh? Okay. The next one. It was what? Event what? Name. I had event info. Was it like this? Date. Event date. That's all. Okay. So it's how many things? 1, 2, 3. So it means how many columns we're gonna have? 3 columns, ne? Okay, now how do we create a table? Ah, look at you. Create. Okay. Now, are we still creating the database or what? A table. Table, ne? We have to specify now what is it that we're creating? Table. And then after that, sorry? Name of the table. What is the name of the table? Event underscore table. Hey, this one is not table. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, now, this is something that even when you go to sleep, now you must be singing. Create. After create, what comes? Table. You have to specify what you're creating. Eh? After that, what is it that you must put? The name of the table. It won't be always events underscore table, right? We know that, right? But it will depend on what is it that you are creating the table for. Okay, after that, hey, you see with this one, I don't want you to be making mistakes or what errors, ne? Remember, last semester I was asking you to put comments on the calibrations, right? Don't force me to ask you to put comments here. Because you went outside the parentheses, what? The bracket. So now, this is what is going to happen. You're going to put open bracket and close bracket. Make sure you put them. You guys have a tendency of putting one bracket and you say the other one will just put itself there. Okay, did we put it? Yes. All of us. After doing that, you're going to put a semicolon. Ah, my brother. Ah. Outside the parentheses, put what? Semicolon. You're terminating. Nice one. Okay, now, after doing that, we have to go inside what the parentheses. Go back to the what? To the brackets. Inside, within. I didn't want to sound somehow, but yes, there. Okay, now. Are we there, all of us? Okay, now, this is what you're going to do. You're going to skip line 3 times. Okay, now. The opening bracket, it is what? At the top, right? And then the closing one, it's where? At the bottom. But it is with what? The semicolon. That's where your what? Your query ends. Your command ends. When I say highlight, you're going to start from create up until what? The semicolon. Hey, Father God. Don't make mistakes, ne? I don't want you to be making mistakes here. Okay, now. Fine. Let's move up just one time. Okay, now, the error that we are having there is because there is no column defined. How to get on this one? The error is because there is no what? Column defined. It's only looking for what? One column. But us, we're not putting what? One column, right? But it's that thing of like when now we create a what? A method, and then it's what? A string method. It have to what? Return something, right? If we're not returning, it will give us an error. You see with this one now, it requires to do what? At least put what? One column only. Okay, the first column you said what? It's event what? ID. What was the data type based on the getters and setters there? The data type for it. It was an integer, right? Okay, now we're gonna type for the column name is what? Event ID. The data type. What follows now? The error is gone, but we're not done. Okay, now what follows after this? What follows? This must be what? It's an ID, right? It must be what? PK. It's what? Primary key. Okay, are we done? We are done. Okay, what is left? Huh? It's like you guys are not sure. First we're learning. Yes, I will laugh and then after we fix it. There is a comma. He's saying there is a comma. Yes, if I put a comma, it means I'm moving to the next one. Eh? But I'm saying I was done with this one. Okay, what is left? Identity, né? It has to increment. Look, there is a difference. There on database, you're learning how to do a create tables in sec, né? But here now, here you're a guru here. Here the ID will have to be auto what? Thank you very much. It's called auto what? Hey. You're incrementing, Baba. You see how the while and the for loop works? It's the same thing. Here you are going to specify it must plus the last ID with what? You see now, it means it must do what? Increment. It's a plus plus that you see there on the for loop. You see I plus plus there. That's the same thing. If we say start from 0 plus by 1, you see the ID, the first person that is going to register here, or the first event that we're going to store, will be ID what? ID 0. And going forward will be what? ID what? 1. But if we say 1 by 1, it means it will plus what? The first ID, the first event that we're gonna store will be what? ID 1. The next one will be what? ID 2, and so on. But if we say now, okay, start from 1 and then by what? By 5. You see now, it's going to be what? 1, 5. You see, 10. You even reach 1,000 by few users there. Okay, now. They said it's what? Identity, right? Okay, now. After putting identity, what happens? Parentheses. Okay, now. How do you want to work with this? Do you want it to start from 0 or do we want it to start from 1? 1. Okay, now. We want it to plus by what? Okay. It's like she's saying the opposite of everything. Okay, now, how do we separate them? By what? And then we say what? See, I've also explained this last semester. Aha, you see now, you guys are gurus, you're ancestors, you're becoming the legends now. Okay, now, after that, we can move to what, to the next one, eh? The next one is what? Event what? Event name. Okay, based on these, what will be the data type for this one? Hey. Relax. What will be the data type? Watch, eh? Parentheses. What do we put inside the parentheses? Because you see we have an error. The length, ne? So if we say 5, it means we don't expect like the event name to be what? My son name, can't. It must be short. So now we can say what? 30. Another thing is this. You see, the more you put these things of like length of the characters, they are like memory, ne? Based on like kilobytes and other stuff. There is high possibility of it. Maybe you create the first table and then it's successful. When you want to create the second one, you even ask yourself, am I the problem or the studio is the problem? If it's giving you errors, ne, it means you exceeded what? That limit. Ne? So we will just do examples as we're working with this thing and then we see how it responds. Okay, now we said how many here? 30, right? Okay, now I'm done here. We're not done. What is left? Huh? Wait. Okay, are we done with this column? We're done. Not none. What does that mean? Huh? I wish he empty, ne? It may live in something. Thank you very much. Okay, now we can move forward. It means even if the user is very lazy to enter something here, we will force them to enter. Okay, the last one is what? Event what? Okay, the data for this one. You're going to say date. But me, I don't love this one, you know. You see when you're coding, Baba. I will tell you, ne? Wala. Now I'm playing, it's not because ne? Most of the time, look, you prefer how you want to handle everything, ne? As a developer. Okay, we are done, right? Are we done? We're not done. What is left? What is left? Huh? Add the length of the date. I mean, I use 3 for everything. Even when I ask for your age, Baba, I use 3. So I don't like errors, you know. Things crashing there. Okay, let's follow the rules for now, man. We'll change it. Okay, if we say we're done, we can highlight this and then we run it. I'm waiting for you to run, so I will run after you. If yours is saying fail, I will not run mine. How are you? Is it successful? I'm asking. It's successful, ne? It's safe to run. Thank you very much. I know I can count on you guys. Ah, nice one. Nice. Okay, now. How many minutes are left? An hour. Yeah? Kombela break. But this guy is saying he wants a break. Me, I'm slicing, Baba, very soon.
What's neutrally holy water?
Okay, can we open VS? Let's open the VS, all of us. Let's open the VS. Let's open the VS. The template that we are using, we know them, right? Is it them or we know it? Okay. So the template we are using, we know it, which is what? ASP.co web what? API, ne?
I just wanna see if I can change.
Yeah.
For that date keyword. Current size coming.
Okay. Let's create the project. Let's create the project. Are we winning? Are we winning? Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
No. No.
Something serious. I learned I wasn't attending for sex, so
Hey, let's create. Sister.
I feel my brain.
That's a weird one.
I want to try to make Jesus.
What did you have on it?
If I go He might say, yes, very good. She's in the food. No, Aman.
Okay, all of us managed to create it successfully. Alright. If it is created successfully, let's say on the Solution Explorer, we see we have the structure of everything, right? Okay, now, you know, they say, let me not talk about it. But now, here's the thing. There were some things that doesn't belong to us, right? Which is what and what? Whether what? Class, right? So there are two things, right? Can we remove them? Let's remove that. Let's remove that. Let's remove. Let's remove. Let's remove what doesn't belong to us. If you know it during creative, please must be removed. The controller, which is what, whether what? Thank you very much, must be removed. Also with the class, ne? Okay, now, on the controller folder, we must not have what? A controller inside it, yeah? And also based on the classes, the class that we have left must be what? Program.what? CS. That one only, right? Okay, now, this is what is going to happen. Right now, we are going to try to connect to our database. Remember, we created an instance. What is the name of the instance? Underscore what? Guide, ne? And then the next thing that we created is what? The database, right? These are the two things that we need to connect to this thing. And from there, we'll be cruising nicely. Trust me. You will even be like 50 minutes early to your class. These days, when you are arriving late.
So you also
Me?
yeah.
Me late?
Yeah,
When?
you got check our names.
Me?
Yeah.
It's not me.
I was say I can see.
Yeah, I was giving myself there's a break.
I saw you when you came in.
What? Huh? Was not me, that was you.
Okay, now. Let me also create the project, ne? Where?
Oh.
API, yes.
Okay, we know how to create folders there, right? Okay, let's create a folder.
Eh? To name the project. You I know. You go
Okay, we know how to do this one, right? I'm asking, do we know how to do this one? All of us, right? Yes, please, can you do that? Why did you do that? Okay, is the folder created? Okay, sorry. The folder is created, right? Okay, now. Okay, sorry. Create another folder. You see, I created the first folder. That's why you're gonna create this folder. This folder is going to be responsible for what? The database connection, and everything else. But now, the module one is going to be responsible for what? Entering the input of the users, and then they'll be pushed to what? To the backend.
I butchered name. She said I did what? I slaughtered the name.
Yeah.
I must make it one.
One way.
I must make it like this. You already created the phone.
Yeah, it's fine like this. Okay, I aware that, look, most of the time when they say a site has been hijacked and maybe it's because they go and guess the name of the folder. So I'm used to that, maybe somehow.
Does it have to be called back?
Yeah, that's or use your language, no one will think of it. Yeah. Okay, I'm done creating the folder.
You know, I'm not trying to your full name was Essay. Every single time I see Essay from the original, I'm sure. And
I have to go
Yours is better, Baba. Me, it was not nice. But I will share the story some other time, we need to be quiet with food and then we chill and I explain. You guys are very bad. Okay. Okay, now, how many folders do we have there beside property? The one that are showing as folders is what? Backend and then controllers and what? Okay, now, there are 3 of them. So those are the folders that we'll be working with. If you say we are creating a script for the backend, we'll right click on what? The backend folder. If we say creating a script for what? For controllers, we're gonna right click on what? Controllers. And then on the last one, if we say we're creating a script for what? For the modules, it means we're going to right click where? On that folder. Please make no mistakes. How to get on this one? I will say this is what we're creating for, and then you know this is the folder that you're going to right click and create for. It's the same thing with File Explorer. You see how you copy stuff and then you paste, how you create folders, how you, those things, my face. It's the same thing with this one. Okay, now, this is what I want you to do. Né? I want you to run a project. Running the project, it's us confirming that is the project working or running before we do anything else. Because if we just rush and then we start coding and doing stuff, kati jiggy jiggy, it will not work. I get. You see, it's back to square one, square zero. Please run your project. Run without debugging. So it cannot take time. And you right now, if you're running this thing for the first time, it does the pop out. You must never think what. Okay, if you're running this thing for the first time, when it does the pop up, never think no. Let's agree. Say yes in everything.
No.
Even says, even ask about the law, just say yes. Okay, it did open the web browser, right? It said what no operation is what? Defined, right? Okay, now let's go back to the studio. It means everything is sorted. We are on the same side. Okay, now. The next thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna create our what? Our controller. Ne? We're gonna create our controller. Okay, can we right click there on the controllers folder? Right click on the controllers folder. Did we right click? We're adding a controller, right? You're gonna go to which option? Add. And then after that, the first option is what? Controller. Do you see it? Okay, now you're gonna click there on controller. Okay, now. Don't rush. Don't rush to add, ne? We must confirm what we're doing. Okay, now. Based on what we are seeing there on the what window pop-up, ne? We have common, we have installed, under installed we have what? Common, right? After that we have what? API. Do you see that part? You're gonna click on what? Thank you very much. API, that's the one that we are clicking. We are choosing that one. After choosing, you will see give you the list of the API what? Controllers, ne? Okay, now it says what? API controller empty, right? That's the one that we are looking for. E or not A. Okay, now. After that, you're gonna click on what? Add. Okay, now it's gonna give you another what? Window form, ne? Okay, now that's why you do what? Rename, ne? Okay, now. What will be the name of this one? What are we doing here? What are we doing? Right now we're just doing a connection. Eh? We're just learning how do we connect. You see?
Connect.
Nah, the application is running. Was about to fail.
Okay, what will be the name for this one, please? Connect controller, eh? Is it fine? Okay, now we remove values and then we say what connect controller as it is. So this will be the name for it, ne? Let me show you. Yeah, it's this one. Connect controller. After that, you're gonna do what? You're gonna edit, ne? After doing that, you're gonna click on what? Add, and it will be added.
And I was trying to help you. Didn't you see me look at my son? Trying to see what the problem is.
Why couldn't you solve?
Okay, are we winning, all of us? I'm asking, did we win? All is sorted, right? Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so this is something that we have, all of us, right? Okay, sorry. Hey, TikTok, don't do that. Okay, this is how we have it, but something is missing from the screen, which I didn't see. What is missing? I want to see my comments there. Start off, end off. Welcome back. I want to see those comments. Yesterday, someone was cutting outside the class. Imagine. Can't do that. On the next page, say start of the next page, start of the task, end of task, end of what? Next page. The same energy that you put when the boys are moving you behind. When you go out to the jet, you know, once they reach there, they're going to buy a lot of. It can't be left behind. Even the button process. Very fast. You smell good, but you button process. One that's very simple. Yeah? Yes. I was there for such actually.
So can you use AI when you're there?
Yeah, if they say you're allowed.
How was the food? Yeah.
The food. The food was not bad. It was not what I expected. Straight. Okay now. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna create one class. That class will be responsible for what? For connecting only, ne? So now, where are we going to create the class for connection? It means we're gonna create it on what? The backend folder. How to get on this one? Okay, now you're gonna right click on the one on the backend folder. Can we do that, all of us? And then there is an option. You see on the second last there, it is what class? Do you see that one? Do we see it, all of us? Agree with right click on the backend folder. And then you click on add. And then number 2 at the bottom there is what class. You're gonna click on that one. It's gonna give you a window form.
Did we manage to find it? Okay, thank you. So, backend. Okay, now the script name will be what? DB underscore connection. Okay, the name of the class is this. DB underscore what? Afeju, the .cs it's a format we know, right? Yeah, so must always be there. You know it must always be there. Make sure it's there. Okay, make sure you edit. After editing, you know what to do, right? You put what? Thank you very much. You see now, back to business. Don't complain. You thank me later.
So you share, you keep your mouth only if you come back, but you don't come back.
Okay, now. So we have DB underscore what? Underscore connection.
Okay, sorry. Sorry. Yes, now. Yes, now. Okay, now. You don't know. Nah. Okay, now it's cool.
Okay, we will first start working on this one, which is what? DB underscore connection. We'll do the connection here. After this one, we'll go to the controller. So what will happen is this. We just use a button execute to see will it be returning connected, successful, or failing. How to get on this one? Okay, now. Now, before we move forward with that, we have to install what? A dependency or what? A package, ne? Which is what? SQL data client. We remember this one? We don't remember it? SQL command, SQL connection, SQL. Ah, you don't remember it? From last semester.
Don't know how to edit.
Guys, we were using commands, right? Which is SQL what?
Connect.
Connection, SQL what? Command. I'm talking about this.
I am circumcision.
We have this. You say we did not do this. SQL connection. We use it to connect to what, to the instance. Last semester. SQL command was the one that was working with the connection and also what the query that we're sending as a command. You see those things of creatable. We're using what? Also with your SQL Server management is using these commands. How do you read the information is using what? SQL data reader. So right now you're going to learn the flow of data from what? From your app. Okay now. The first one that we're gonna use is this one. Connect to what? To the instance and what? Database, ne? You see now. So this is the one that we are going to use. SQL what? Connection. Please don't learn to forget. Next year, this one is going to chow you if you don't. Right now, if you are doing nothing, what is it that you are doing for high school? Cram, pass, forget. You see, programming, there is no such. Because still, after I graduated, you're still going to do what? To create apps. Okay, now. Back to this one. Okay, ask case. Now we have to install what? The dependency or what? The package, ne? You see where you were right-clicking when you were creating the folder backend on the name of the project, API_DB. Do we see that one? Do we see it? You're going to right-click. Can we right-click there? And then you're going to look for what? You see under add, we have an option which is manage what? NuGet what? Packages. Do you see it? Okay, I'm repeating. You see on the Solution Explorer, there is a name of your project which is what? API_what? _connect, right? I said right click on it, right? Did you right click? When you right click, it's going to give you option, right? There is an add option. You see? That's not the option you are looking for, but I knew you would to add. Now, under the add, there is manage what? Manage what? You get packages, right? That's the one we are looking for. Can you click on that one? Click, select. If they ask you to go and install something on your project, that's where you're going to go. Hey, Baba, even after graduation, that's where you're going to go. Does it change? I mean, you see, I wish you were. But if you still want to be my friend, you're welcome. Come back. Okay, now. We are there on what? The market, the management of what? The NuGet packages, ne? Okay, now. By default, it will open on what? On the installed, right? Okay, now. Don't uninstall anything. Leave it as it is, ne? But we are going to install what? Our own package. The packages that you see there, they came with what? With the project, ne? Or the template, ne? Okay, now. We're going to click on what? Browse. Do you see that tab? We're going to click on that one. Okay, on that browse, under it, which is what? There is what? There is a text field whereby saying search. So there we're going to search what? Data client. Can you do that?
One word.
Okay, let me show you. Now we're searching right now.
This is the one that we're searching. We have two of them. We have Microsoft. We also have the system one. So you don't select anything. I'll show you which one to select. You guys have that thing when you search, you wanna click something. Don't wait. Be patient. Yeah. On wrong things. Okay, the Romanian to search. It's either the first one is Microsoft, ne? The second one is what? System, ne? Okay now. Let's go back. Okay, the one that we are looking for is the system one, eh? Do we see that one? We are going to select it, ne? When you select it, you also see it on the other side. Does it appear the information? It says what? Install, right? Askis, you are blessed. On the other side, it's saying what? Install. Do you see that part? You're going to click install, ne? Can you click install? When you click install, it's going to ask for what permission to install all the dependencies that it will come with, ne? You're going to accept.
Apply.
Yeah, apply, yes. And then after that, there will be another pop-up whereby it talks about what license or something. Then you have to do what? Accept also. Yeah. You are very brave. I wish to be like you. Okay, once the license it is also installed, then it means everything will be sorted, ne? Okay now. Once you are done, look, this is what we're gonna do, ne? You're gonna click on the tab of what installed, ne? So make sure you have cleared what the search there. You will see it will be under what the Sega, which is the source buckle up. Yeah, the system. Under the tab install, is it there? The system. You must be able to see it there, ne? So the one that you install, you can see them there. Okay. Now, if you are done with that part, we can close the tab there, which is what NuGet what API underscore DB underscore connect. We can close it. We are done installing the package.
No package is found.
It didn't clear the search thing. Clear the search field. Okay, let's go back to our class, which is DB underscore connection. Out there, all of us. Okay, now.
Actually, same.
Huh?
Same.
Same.
She said same, not same.
Oh,
I have to know, man.
they make no about food. But
You don't
fast. With me? No, me, I remain gold to shame. Okay, for the access modifier for this one, we set it to be public for now, ne? So that we can call it on the controller, what? On the controller class. Okay, now, let's make it what? A string. So, look. Right here, you're going to deal with returning method a lot. The void method, maybe you have 2 or 3. It will depend on how you want to solve the information.
But the one that must return the result must always be what returning method. Make sure of that, ne? Okay now.
Okay, the name of this one we just say connection. We won't take anything as what as parameters, ne? Okay, make sure based on the calibrations you put what?
Comments.
Thank you very much, my brother.
As yeah. As I keep on in bed. As you are in bed.
How do you switch off the copilot thing, my face? It's refusing, like say no.
Leave my co-pilot alone. Okay, I'm done. I'm done with the method creation. Okay now. Okay now, remember there is what error handling, based on what try and catch, right? We know about it, right? Okay, thank you very much. Now, this is what we're gonna do. Try and what? Another thing that you must be aware of is the following. Thank you very much. Is the following. When you say try, there is an opening calibration, also there is what?
A closing calibration. But if right now you are still not putting those calibrations, wow. You must resign, ne? You must resign. Start applying for teaching. Never do. Never do. Okay, do we have it like this? Is it like this? All of us? Okay. Now we have the opening calibration. After that, we have what? The closing calibration. What comes after what? The closing calibration. What do we put there?
Comments.
We put your,
We need to comment.
you see, now I wanted to say what you said. Listening to you put me in there. Okay, now we put what? Catch, ne? You must catch.
No, that one. No. You die young. You die young. So after that, you put what? The parentheses, ne? Parentheses will have to be there.
Open bracket and close bracket must be there.
Okay.
Okay, now, did we put the parentheses? After putting the closing bracket, then you're gonna put the calibrations. Can you do that? After the closing bracket, you're gonna put what? Calibrations. If you don't know calibrations by now, I can organize a praying session for you. Oh, I said, who's good with accounting here?
Me,
It's not for chowing money only. You must
I
believe
think
or
that's
something.
only accounting should know.
Accounting, you're going to speak. I'm asking, who's good with accounting?
Apparently, there's no space in
I'd
accounting.
love to play this one.
Apparently, she said Guti there's no space for accounting. So
The varsity is today.
Why did you say
Okay, is this how we have it? Okay, sorry. Is this how we have it? We must have it like this, ne? I'm asking, do we have it like this? Okay, the only error that we have pointing there based on what they try is what? On the catch, ne? Do we have an error there? So now, this is what is going to happen. You see inside or within what? The calibrations that we just put there for what? For the catch. But never mind the error. The error will go to it. But I know if we just start from there, the code is very long, you get lost. I know that one for sure. So now, look. Within the calibrations where you see there is what? End of what? Catch and try. Eh? That's where we are. We are going to do the following. I will tell all of us. Return what? Return the error. Message. So it's going to be what? Return error.message. Aibo. Never mind the error on the error on the error, ne? Don't mind the error on the error variable name. Never mind the error on the error what? Yes. One thing you must know, it's an object, ne? One thing you must know is what? An object. But I'll explain as we do what? Also the SFT thing. There is exception for 5, right? About 5. I-O-O-T, input it. Error. Okay, I was done with this line. Okay, now this is what is going to happen. Let's go inside the parentheses of catch. Can we go there, all of us? Inside the parentheses of what? Out there. Okay, now what is it that we're going to put there? Exception. We start with a small letter E or capital letter. And then it will pop up, right? Exception must have what? An object name. It will be what? Error. And then now, after doing that, pay attention. What happens to message? It gives you an error, right? But now, if you go there, and then you put what? The capital letter M. Then the error will be gone. Just put the capital letter what? Thank you. So what will happen is this. It will trace for you and tell you what, this is where the error is. Okay? If it happens that we are connecting and it's not connected successfully, maybe crisis, it will do what? Return the message. Simple. Okay, now, but we still have an error, né? So the method is allowing us to do what? 2 returns, if you don't do 1 return, né? And that return must never be inside what? Calibration. So if this return error.message was outside what those calibrations, I was going to remove the error of the method. But now the return that we are going to have will be inside what the try. Okay, now look. You see here we have try, right? Do you see this part? Where we have try after try, we have what? Opening calibrate, right? We're going to be after the opening curly brace. I would dare all of us. This is where I am. I would dare all of us. Okay, you're gonna press enter 2 times only. Press enter 2 times. Okay, did you press it? Okay, this is what we're gonna do.
Okay, we are going to be using. Hey, this is going to sound somehow. You see the error. See the error part I was explaining. The error on the error. Also, this one going to be something. You're going to be using the using function to prevent memory leaks. Let's code it then we see.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, we have this, which is what using, eh? Ivan. We have this, which is using.
So using is going to help us with the following. Eh? It's going to help us with the following. It's going to prevent memory leaks. Eh? Even when it happens that we want to run a certain query, we are going to do what? Using it. It prevents memory.
Okay, I will continue it. Okay, do we have the using function? Is it there? So function is what? It's a method. Ne? It means will come with how many brackets? Which is what? Parentheses. Ne? Open brackets and close bracket. Now, this is what is going to happen. It must have what? The curly braces. Okay, now this is what is gonna happen, eh? Alright, the only error that we're getting there from the using is what for the parentheses, right? It's looking for something to be put there or to be passed there, eh? So now, you see, we have to be on top of it or to be under the comment whereby saying connecting to what? To the server now. Can we be under the comment? Let's be under the comment connecting to the server now. So I just want us to create the connection string once, né? And then we just use it there. Then we call it where we have to call it, and then we'll be connected successfully. Or fail. We don't know. But we have to try. Okay now. Put your comment, connection what? String. We'll have it as what? As a local variable. Don't forget the add annotation, eh?
It must be there. The add annotation must be there. I explained this part before. Of the add annotation.
Okay, I was done, yeah. Okay, now let's go inside the double quotations. I will tell all of us. Okay, now. Here we're not going to kill each other, ne? If I give you wrong things, please forgive me if it doesn't connect. Okay, now you're going to specify data. Can you do that? Another thing you must avoid, if I put one space and you put double, hey, my brother, my sister, you're fighting now. You will be fighting. No decoration here, ne? Must be careful. Okay, now. Remember, the authentication type, it will be what? It will be using the Windows one, eh? So it won't need any password from you. Just like how you connect to the SQL Server Management, it doesn't need a password. Okay, now, after that, you're going to say what? Resource. Is this how we write resource? Are we sure? Okay. Then we type it. After that, you're going to put one equal sign. Did we put it? Okay, after that, you're going to put the following. You're going to put open bracket and close bracket. Okay, are we done with that part? Sorry, did we put the opening bracket and the close bracket? Okay, you see where we type resource? You see that part? Remove remove RE. It must be source. Did we remove it? Okay, now inside, remember when we're connecting based on the server name from what? From this SQL Server Management thing. We said open bracket, close bracket, and then inside we said what? Local DB, right? So now you're gonna type local DB there. Local DB. Did we type local DB? After typing local DB, you're going to move forward. After the closing bracket there, I will tell all of us. After the closing bracket, what is it that we put there? A what? A slash, ne? Which one? The backward one, ne? We put a slash. This is what we're doing. We put a slash. What is the name of the instance? Event underscore what? Guide. Thank you very much. And then you're gonna put what? A semicolon. Can you do that? It's time up. Can't be like that. After that, we're gonna say database.
Yeah.
20 minutes more. Okay. After that, after putting the semicolon, we did put the semicolon, right? Okay, now we're gonna put what? Database. Did we put it? Okay. After database, we put in what? One equal sign, right? What is the name of the database that we created there? Events what? Events on. It's not like you guys, not just put me on a spice there. It's like this. Okay, now, before we move forward, ne?
So you see, what we're typing is something like this, ne? So I'll also show you how to get this thing, ne? The connection string. But normalize typing what? A connection string, ne? Yeah, that's another thing. Okay, now. After doing that, this is what we're gonna do. Can we go inside what? Inside the parentheses of using, where it's giving us an error. Can we go there, all of us? Out there. I see you're ready with that there. Okay, now we're gonna say SQL what? SQL connection. SQL what? Connection. Type it as you see it, because I know you'll be putting decorations there. Ne? Still, will be giving you an error. Ne? Okay. If it is giving you an error, here is the thing that will be happening now. You're gonna point on it. When you point on it, it's the same thing that I was telling you last semester, right? You click on what when you point on the bulb, right? And then you're gonna say what? Using what? SQL data what line? Does it show you that? The option is there. If it doesn't show you and the color is what? What is the color of it? If the color is green, it means it is import. It's already there. If you check there at the top of what of your code 80, you will see it is what using what? System.data.what? SQL data client or what? SQL client date. So that's everyone is okay. It's only me who needed to report. Okay, now can we move forward? Okay, now we're creating an instance here, ne? Right here we're creating what? An instance of an object. You remember the objects I was screaming about last semester? It's the same thing that we are doing now. So this instance must have what? An object name, ne? The object name we can say, okay, connect. This will be what? The object name. And then after that, we're gonna put how many equal sign? One equal sign. After the equal sign, what happens? Keyword what? It must be what? In color blue, ne? If it's not blue, something is wrong. Just log out, you see next session. Okay, now. After doing that, we have to repeat what? The name of what? Of the class, ne? Which is what? SQL what? Connection. Okay, now. After repeating the name of the class, this is what is gonna happen. You see now, look, listen. There is an error under what? A calibration. Sorry, there is an error under what? A bracket, right? You see this bracket? It must still be there. After doing this, you must still see this bracket. Want to get on this? Right now, I want you to put open bracket and close bracket. Make sure you put, hey, Bazalwan, I repeat. And make sure you put the opening bracket and also the closing bracket. Make sure they are there. Can you put them now? Did you put them? Are we sure? Thank you very much. So this is how you're gonna do it. You're gonna put them. They are there, but the error now is gone, right? Okay, perfect. But now, you see the SQL connection there. It's looking for what? An argument, né? And needs something to be passed there. What is our connection string? You see, it's looking for that. But with us, we did what? We declared the variable, and then we assign what? The connection string. Ne? It means we are safe. The only thing that we're gonna do what? Pass the variable, which is what? Connection string. And then we are done. The only thing that we have to do right now is to do what? Open the connection. When you open the connection, you're going to return what? Successfully connected. And then we close the connection. Agree we test it? Did we pass it there? Okay, are we done? I'm asking, are we done? Okay, now. Okay, now. Look, we have to be within what? The opening calibration and also the closing calibration of the UZ. Eh? Are we there, all of us? Are we there? Are we sure? Okay, now. Now we're going to say, open the connection. So all the time when you want to use what the connection, you will open it. Ne? Make sure you open what the connection all the time. Right now we're going to say what? Connect.
Just to confirm. Just add if number quotation marks. For your catch.
Say?
Kill us.
They will kill us. Nah, you will.
To show what is the semicolon. Or you can just write connection successful.
Yeah, after doing that, you will be done. So it means on the next session, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna work on the controller one, and then from the controller is when it means we also continue to scope what the event details. How do we? Check if it connect. Oh, we're going to do that, but next week. Yeah, next week. Friday. Your plans for Friday. I can't do that. That is okay.
Let's rest.